and welcome to Walk the Talk. Today we have with us a very special guest. Special in the sense, he has traveled all the way from France to Nepal. The travel was not through plane, but he has traveled from bicycle. Yes, let me please welcome the cyclist Antoine from France. Welcome, Antoine. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How about you?
All good, all good. So yes, if you'd like to introduce yourself, how would you introduce yourself?
Well, I'm a traveler. I'm a French traveler, and I love cycling, so I combined traveling and cycling.
Right. So yes, I also said in your intro, right? You are a cyclist. You traveled from France to Nepal via cycle. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, you know, it's just I want to discover the continent, and that's a big distance you can reach, you know. So I just took my bike, opened the door of my home and left, you know.
So it wasn't planned?
Kind of, yeah, a few months before I left, but the only plan was to take my bike and go as east as I could.
Okay.
That was the only plan.
Okay. Why did you choose Nepal to end here, right? Or why did you choose Nepal as a final destination? Was it also planned or no? What happened?
So I had in mind to reach Hong Kong.
Okay.
But because of geopolitical issues, I couldn't go to China or Myanmar. So I really wanted to go to Nepal at some point, but I didn't plan to stop here.
Okay.
But I'm very happy still to be here and to enjoy the place. So, yeah.
So right, so this actually became your final destination, right?
Yeah.
How long was you stay here in Nepal?
I've been in Nepal for a month and a half. And yeah, I'm leaving soon, so.
Okay, right. A month and a half. Was this your longest stay in any other in the country, or was any other country the longest one?
It actually is the longest period of time I'm staying in a country. I really love Nepal. It's. I'm not saying that because I'm in Nepal now. I'm saying it because I really enjoy the people and the mountains, the landscapes, and all the vibe here, I would say.
Right. During all your journey, all your travel, how many countries did you travel through, and what was the processing like?
So I think I've crossed something around 18 countries.
18 countries.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm thankful to be French, so my passport is actually nice to go to many countries. And for the countries I had to apply for a visa, it was quite easy. Just I went to the embassy and applied for the visa, and I got it.
Okay, so it wasn't that of a hurdle to you.
No, it wasn't that much trouble.
Okay. During your travel, if you have to say, how was your stay, and was it budget friendly, or no, it was quite costly? What was it like?
So I tried to live with 10 euros a day, because I'm living in my tent and I have a stove to cook.
Okay.
So you can go very low budget, but there are also people who like comfort, so they can go to hotels. Cycling, I mean, is a nice way to travel because it's nice for a low budget, but also very high budget. So it covers all the way of traveling, I would say.
Right, right. How did you get into cycling?
I've always been cycling, I think.
Okay.
So
From a very early age?
Yeah. When I was a kid, I enjoyed going around, small tours around the house, and I kept going, I guess. So
if you have to talk about yourself, what except than cycling does Antoine does?
I don't know. I'm passionate about many things, but I'm curious, and cycling brings me that.
Okay.
I can see what's around me, meet people and everything. So yeah, that's something else than cycling, being curious, I guess.
Let's talk about Nepal again, right? As you said, Nepal has been your longest stay or longest travel place, right? What other places did you travel when you were in Nepal?
So I entered Nepal on the west border, and then I cycled through Terai, went to Lumbini, and then crossed the hills to Pokhara. And in Pokhara, I really wanted to see higher mountains. So then I went to the Annapurna circuit with the bike, which I really enjoyed.
Loved it.
It's wonderful mountains and nice people too there, you know. And then came to Kathmandu to see this wonderful valley. So yeah.
How long was the journey of yours?
It took me 7 months and a half, and 6 months to reach
Reach to
Nepal.
Nepal. Right. During your travel, were you all alone or did you meet different people cycling along with you?
Yeah. So I started alone. I was looking for being alone and meeting people as just a person traveling. But you also meet lots of cyclists, and sometimes you spend time with them along the way. And I actually made great friends during this trip. So yeah, I've done both. I would say.
So as you said, you have done both, right? You have traveled solo and you were there with some partner also. What's the difference?
So when you're on your own, you don't only focus on the relationship with the other one. You really open yourself to the others.
So you're all freely traveling there.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, definitely. And you go at your own pace. You just listen to yourself and to the others. If you are traveling with someone, then the relationship becomes a big part of your travel. You know, you have to communicate. I would say you have to be on the same vibe and everything. So it adds something. It's very interesting, but also sometimes you need to go back to being on your own. You know?
So if you have to choose, you'd choose solo?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Even though I made great friends. Yeah.
Right. So are you planning for another route anytime sooner?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's the end of my trip, so of course you start to make new projects. So there's a famous car race in France called Paris-Dakar.
Okay.
So it's from Paris to Dakar in Senegal, Africa. And I really want to do that by bike.
Okay.
To show that adventure is also possible by bike.
By bike, right? So, absolutely. Yeah. Bike in the sense, yeah, मेरो motorbike ko कुरा गरिरहेको छु, it's bicycle, right?
Cycle,
just to make them clear, right?
Definitely.
So yes, are you planning to cover the whole world?
I don't know. I'm just
hopeful.
Small project to small project, and then yeah. Maybe when I'll be old, I would say I've traveled the whole world. You know?
Through bicycle, right?
Yeah.
So yes, with this we got to know so much more about your journey in bicycle. We are left to talk about you also, but only after a short break, right? Okay. Please be back with us. Yes, we are still in conversation with the cyclist Antoine from France, and we are up with our regular segment that is Know Me Better, where we're asking some questions to Antoine and he'll be answering those questions. Okay, so my first question to you is, what is the weirdest food you have ever tried?
Maybe you won't like it, but it's hard for me to drink butter tea.
Butter tea?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's the weirdest one for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and where did you try this?
Oh, in Ladakh.
Ladakh,
India,
okay.
but also in the mountains here. Lots of Tibetan people there.
Right, so okay. It's a personal choice, right?
Yeah, it's a personal choice. Yeah.
Okay, next question. What food have you never eaten but would really like to try?
I haven't tried the Newari.
Oh, you haven't tried?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think tonight I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to.
So, because you don't have much of a time here in Nepal, right? So definitely you should try that.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, you should. You should.
I
think something you shouldn't miss, right? Okay, next question. What is the wildest thing you have ever bought?
I try to buy as less as possible.
And why is that so?
I don't think we need to buy objects to be happy.
Okay.
And if you carry less about objects, then you spend more time for other things.
So you are not much of a materialistic person, right?
I try not to be.
Not to be. Okay, very nice there. Next question. What is your wildest fantasy?
Wow, that's an interesting question. Well, I would say that people realize how we impact the world, and people start to live more in the respect of nature and wildlife, I would say. Yeah,
okay, very nice there. Yeah. Next question. If you could have any superhero power, what power would it be and why?
Well, definitely flying.
Flying, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I better not ask why, right?
Yeah, but just the feeling, I guess, and also just going wherever you want.
Right, okay, very nice there. Next question. What's the most useless talent you have?
I can touch my nose with my tongue.
You can?
Yeah, I can.
Can you please show us that? Oh wow!
It's probably
can we take close of that one more time? Yes, we need to see this. Come on! Wow, That's something. That's something really unique. I'm seeing for the first time, right? Okay, that's really nice. Next question. What's your biggest fear?
I don't know. Living without fulfilling my dreams, you know, achieving my dreams. If I don't do that, I guess I would feel so down, so bad, you know.
How much do you plan or prepare for the future?
I don't plan that much, actually. I like to go spontaneously. I guess that's how it brings surprises and nice meetings.
So you just go with the flow?
Yeah,
okay.
Mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the craziest thing that you have ever done in love?
I would say this trip, but it's the love of living, you know, it's not the love for someone, I guess.
Very smart answer there, right?
Yeah,
sneaking through, right? Yeah. Okay, anyway, I don't think you'll be giving us another answer for this question. I'll move to my next question, and that is, what's something you can't go a day without doing?
Eating, of course, not because I need it, but because it's a big pleasure for me.
Okay. So are you a foodie?
Oh yeah, I don't know your definition of foodie, but I love eating. Yeah,
you love eating.
A big part of my traveling.
If you have to say your favorite cuisine, what would it be?
I really love Indian cuisine.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, okay. Yeah. And my last question of this segment, and that is, how do you feel about sharing your password with your partner?
I'm fine.
You're fine with it?
Yeah.
You do share?
No one ever asked.
Okay. If someone asks, then you'll be able to share?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's pretty cool, right? So yes, with this we have come to the end of Know Me Better. We got to know so much more about you. We are left with our last segment, but once again after a short break, right? Please be back with us. We are with our very fun segment and last segment, that is Would You Rather. Here again we have some questions, but you need to choose among it, right? Yeah. Would you rather? I think you have played this game.
Yeah.
You have, right? So shall we begin then?
Yeah.
Okay, my first question is, would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors, or go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
Oh, I would go in the future to meet my great-great-grandchildren.
And if you have to say why?
I'm more interested in the future than the past, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Next question. Would you rather have more time or more money?
Or more time. Yeah. You can do, I don't know, there are many things you can do without money, I guess. And that's something you cannot buy. You cannot buy time.
You cannot buy time. Absolutely not. So I'll continue my question, that is, would you rather date someone you met online or go on a blind date?
Oh, someone I met online, for sure. That's actually something I've already done. So
oh, you have always done? Okay.
Yeah.
So you have never gone on a blind date?
No.
Never?
I actually didn't know it exists.
You never heard about blind date?
No.
Okay.
Like in the dark?
No. Blind date is someone you have never met. Yeah. You just go and meet someone randomly.
Okay. No, I haven't done that.
Okay. Next question. Would you rather be able to talk with the animals or speak all foreign languages?
Oh, I would rather speak all languages. Yeah.
And why?
Because I love traveling, of course.
Of course.
And that's something I've been stuck with, you know. Sometimes you really want to explain or understand something. And yeah, language is the barrier.
Barrier, right. So for now, how many languages do you speak? Is it just English and French?
Yeah, and I speak a bit of Italian, but very little bit of it. Yeah, and it's been a while I haven't spoken it. So.
Okay. My next question is, would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long?
Oh, I think 70 years is enough. So I would go for money.
Okay. Next question is, would you rather listen to music from the 70s or music from today?
I really love music from the 70s. Definitely.
Definitely 70s.
Yeah, definitely
right?
70s.
Okay. Yeah. Next, would you rather become someone else or just stay who you are?
Well, I'm happy to deal with who I am. Yeah, I have issues, but everyone has. So,
Right.
yeah.
So you're happy to be who you are, right?
Yeah, and yeah, the journey of life is just knowing yourself and trying
Right.
to deal with yourself.
True, true that. Moving on,
Yeah.
when you're old, would you rather die before or after your spouse?
Before my wife, you mean? Oh wow, before. But it's a bit selfish, I guess. Because if you don't leave the death of the other one you love, it's easier. You know, But then the
Right.
other, if you die before her, then it's harder for her.
Yes, that's
So,
true.
I would
It's
say, then I would say after.
after. So
Yeah,
yes, it's
so
quite
that's-
tricky, but yes.
Yeah.
What would be your last answer?
Yeah, after, because she doesn't have to leave my
Right.
death. You know? Maybe.
Okay. Next question. Would you rather spend the day with your favorite athlete or your favorite movie star?
Oh, athletes.
Athlete.
Yeah, probably very alpinist, famous alpinist or a skier, to spend some time with him or her in, in the mountains.
Okay, nice there. Next question. Would you rather have the best house in a bad neighborhood or the worst house in a good neighborhood?
I love houses. Yeah, but the neighborhood is more important. So yeah, I would say the shitty house.
Okay, but good neighborhood, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
good neighborhood.
And the last question is, would you rather be filthy rich and live 400 years ago or be poor but live today?
Oh, tricky question. I guess it depends where 400 years ago, because it wasn't equal everywhere.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, poor today is hard. Cities are huge and it's like a jungle.
Right.
So I would go for rich 400 years
400
ago.
years
Yeah,
ago,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So yes, it was really fun to know all these answers from you, and it was really nice to know about your cycling journey. Also, wish you all the luck for your upcoming projects. Also,
Thank you.
anything that you would like to say to our viewers?
Yeah, I would say please start cycling or keep cycling, because it brings lots of joy and freedom. That's the most important, I guess. That's the most important we have, freedom and joy. So you won't be disappointed. Yeah, I guess it's the only thing I would say. And thank you for having me.
Thank you for accepting our invitation.
My pleasure. Yeah.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, me too.
So yes, that was Antoine from France. I'll be back with yet another guest next week. Till then, keep watching AP1HD.
It's an AP1 presentation.